Hey everyone, Nerd Day Mark here, and it's time for some candy toy blogs. Yes, I shaved. I look weird. My son, the light isn't really helping the 5 o'clock shadow I have going on. But first up, before I jump into 2 articles this week, I want to thank everyone who checked out the last video. I'm surprised at the amount of views it got and the retention rate from like the analytics. But then I realized we actually got our first look at Geet stuff, so I was like, that's why. Everyone's hyped for Kamen Rider Geets toys, and this was the first blog talking about the actual candy toys for it. But just a heads up, this week there is no Geets, but there is some Ultraman. Yeah, I've been waiting for some more Ultraman announcements, so I'm really excited. But first off, unlike usual, I'm actually going to start with the Kamen Rider blog this week because it's the review for SoDo 9, because SoDo 9 is releasing, well, the day this video goes live, Monday. So they're going to go over the review of SoDo 9. We're going to look at all 7 types. Obviously, look at that. That's still, I love the edits on these photos. I will always appreciate the dioramas and the photos they do for these. Like, they look, I wish I did figure photography that good. So we got, you know, your Arc Zero. Details amazing on these. I don't get SoDos. Obviously, I'm a big SoDo person. I do have some SoDos. I mean, so I can't really say that because I have Genom and, you know, the Zombie. And then I have all of the ones that are Blade related. So I can't really say I don't get SoDos. But I think those are the SoDo O line, though. So yeah, but so Arc Zero, like the detail on these look really good, you know. Then he's attacking Metal Cluster Hopper. Then we have Dowser, which looks good. Like they always look so good, and like they're minimalistic with like no real stickers, so it's like all paint. I'm not going to spend too much time on these because, you know, we've been over these when they were announced. So, you know, you could reproduce all the different scenes from the show. And then, here we go. This is probably, okay, this is probably like one of the ones I would get is Evil Black Hole form. Like, I would probably get this one just because it's nice. And I like it. It's a good form. Yeah. So there's more photo. I like how they do all like the recreation of stuff from the shows, and then obviously I'm trying to see if they could. This is really long. There's a lot of photos. And then they got the other Imagine. And then obviously Guma. But I don't think I haven't really fully gone through the blog, so I'm trying to figure out if they actually do announce, you know, anything. I might get I might get these ones just because it is true they are gonna be a rare figure for these. Like well, the older one, anyways. He's talking about the original ones were really rare. But I do like getting some of the older ones just so I can do, you know, just for completionist sake. It's like I do want, you know, Black and Black RX stuff, but yeah. I don't know. The SoDo line, I always say maybe I'll get them, and then sometimes I'll see them and they look really nice, and then I'm buying them. So you never know. So yeah, that's it for that one where they just go over SoDo 09. Then this is, you know, the hand movement double Fudo Detective, which is still doing their reserves for. And then look at this, new information next month. What could that be? Obviously, we know what it is, but that's going to be very interesting. And next week coming up, there will be a hiatus. What? So the next time we get one of these updates is the same weekend as the finale of Revice. I wonder what's gonna be shown. So, all right, that's cool. So yeah, like I assumed, you know, we weren't gonna get anything major or new really announced. Because anytime like a SoDo line is about to come out or anything like that, usually the day before it releases, we get the review, and then obviously they're really pumping up the Food OPI 3-pack, which I'm probably going to get, even though it's SoDo, just because I really enjoy Food OPI. I have the, you know, the Crunchyroll Expo poster thingy. My thing is, you know, I knew we weren't gonna get anything drastically announced because we do have a very full lineup for the next couple months of SoDo related stuff, and Converge, and the Kunuts finally got released. I'm possibly gonna order a whole box of those and maybe do a blind, like a whole video of just opening all the bags and seeing what we get, and either and you know, because they look entertaining and they're not expensive. Before I get into the Ultraman one, I do have, since there is not going to be any blogs next week, I'm going to have a video of one of the biggest candy toy hauls I've ever done. This is ranging from, I got a big box of orders coming in from Japan of many sets of candy, not just like one, like when I'm like, oh look, Revice buy 7. No, this is like 5 or 6 full boxed sets of SoDos that I don't have for my collection, because I'm now starting to go back into the older sets and pick them up. So yeah, that's gonna be a lot. So I think I'm gonna have that as a video instead of the candy toy one next week. But we'll have one more blog left, and it's going to be for Ultraman, and we know how I feel about Ultraman, so let's go, because it is Converge Motion 4. Oh, so this is Noguchi. They're in charge of the Ultraman Shokugan, and you know, with Decker being a thing right now, this is the Converge Motion Ultraman 4, which is coming out this December. It's a lineup of 8 types, including a secret, and they're going to take a quick look at that. And as always, all images are under development. It may differ from the actual product, even though most of the time they don't. First one is Ultraman Ace, with obviously the iconic pose. That's kind of like, you know, I mean, we knew that was going to be one of the poses, and I like it. It's really cool. They're doing the whole, you know, he's leaning in with the right leg, and that forward, like, that's a good pose, not the standard just standing and doing it, which, you know, happens. And then we have Ultraman Gaia V2. Okay. I'm not like, I don't hate Gaia, you know. And then we have Ultraman Gaia, the Supreme version also. I like that. I like that pose. That's a good pose, actually. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, but they look the same, and I hate that. It's not. You can see there's more blue on the side, and there's a little difference in here, but hey, I like the Supreme version. I'm actually a fan of that. Oh, and we're getting Ultraman Ghoul V2. I like the motions. I like the poses, because I have so many regular Converges, and they all just stand still. Like, over there I have all of Ultraman Converge Motion 1. I do need to get on finishing those motion collections. And then we have Ultraman Ginga, which, okay. I don't even think I have the regular Converge Ginga. I don't even know if they did a Ginga, because I wasn't really big into the regular Ultraman Converges. I didn't get into them until the motion line started. Because before that, instead, I was getting more of the SoDo style Ultramans or SH Figure Arts. And some vinyls. Like, vinyls are cheap and easy to collect, but there's so many, and sometimes they don't want to stand upright. So I stopped collecting them. But we got Ginga, which you know, this is the new generation's first Ultraman, because if we go by generations and eras, like Ginga, you know, but that looks good. This looks solid. I like that they actually got the blue to match it instead of just like, because that blue on Ginga is like that powdered blue, but like pearlescent, but not too like, they, I don't know how to describe it, but they got the good blue to match on there, which is nice. And we have Ultraman Victory. This is a good suit. I like this suit. This is one of my favorites because I'm always a sucker for black and silver. And if there's gold and red included, usually it's like, if it's like red and black, purple and black, black and silver, or any combination of those, I'm all for it. But then you throw in gold accents on it, and it's like, damn, this is a good suit. And so Victory's there too. I like how under the supervision of Subaru Productions, we have produced it as close to the suit as possible. Like, that is... We're not done. Because we need a monster every time. We got Vaxum. Or Vaccine. I say Vaxum. Some people pronounce things differently. I'm not known for my proper enunciation of things. But Vaxum, and I like this. This is good. And I like how they, you know, they pick one every time, you know, and this is a good choice. Not as like, you know, I mean, unless you watched enough stuff, like most people are like, I don't even know who that is. And it's like, well, you can watch shows. But yeah, no, this is, okay, the horn does not come off. I was wondering because there's a whole thing with the thing and show, but here is the lineup all together, all 7, because they're not going to tell us what the special one is, the secret. I'm curious to see what it was. So here's the thing: this comes out in December. You can pre-order. We'll start on the 19th on various websites, including Premium Bandai. And Converge Motion Ultraman 3 comes out next Monday, and I'm like, nice. And there's going to be some more information lifted on some other stuff. Look at this. This is gonna be a good motion set right here. Like, I'm definitely gonna get that, especially the dark type right here, because I have the other dark type up there, and I want to get that one. But I'm probably gonna try and get all of them, honestly. Like I did with the first set. I need to get back into the second set so I can start getting the third one, and then obviously they do their little spoil, like their little teaser. But yeah, like a slow, like not slow, but there's not a lot, you know, announced. Basically just Ultraman stuff, and you know, our review of SoDo 9. Like I said, there's a week off next week, so I feel like they're gonna come in with a lot of information next in 2 weeks when they bring the blogs back. I feel like we're probably gonna get a lot more SoDo stuff. For Revice, they're probably gonna just like throw everything at the wall, because they're coming back basically like a couple days before September, and they're coming back a day before Buy 9 gets released. So we're getting the Buy 9 review and all this other stuff. I'm excited for it. But yeah, that's it for this week in Candy Toys. Hopefully there'll be more information in 2 weeks. Like I said, next week I'll just have a haul video in its place. But I thank everyone who's been watching the videos, especially last week's. Everyone who's been subscribing and checking out the channels. If you haven't already, hit the red subscribe button. Leave a like. Leave a comment. What toys are you picking up right now? I'm always curious to see what everyone's buying and everyone's thoughts on Candy Toys. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next video.